Salix Finance has been funding ourselves as the council to kind of connect to a district heat network, but the project is not just the council, it's also the university, the college and the law courts. We've needed the PSDS funding, Public Sector Decarbonisation Scheme funding, to help us effectively modernise our heating systems to be in a position to work effectively with the heat network.
We're on the site of the Energy Centre for the Bradford Energy Network. We are finishing off construction. The Energy Centre is going to be ready to go in the first few months of 2026, ahead of a connection date of autumn. So next winter, the first few customers of Bradford are going to get low carbon heat from the Energy Network.
I've never worked on a heat network before. I know a lot about air source heat pumps, which is what the main heat source will be, so that was reassuring. I knew that bit would work. We've learned massive amounts as we've gone on. A very intense 3 years, I think is probably right to say, on that one. But we've worked very closely with the university and the college, and I think that's actually going to be really useful for all of us.
What's happening here in Bradford is a really significant project within the UK and low carbon infrastructure. It's giving confidence to other cities that they can also go on the journey of a heat network. They can look at low carbon heat networks themselves. There's significant infrastructure going on at the Energy Centre here, but in the roads, and the number of buildings that we're able to connect and the amount of CO2 that we're able to avoid and the amount of improvements to the air quality that we can do is really heartening.
With the buildings that we're looking at, and we're talking some very kind of listed one, grade one listed buildings. We've got some iconic buildings such as the Alhambra Theatre that we're also looking at St George's Hall. These are not easy to decarbonise efficiently, and the heat network gives us the opportunity to do that in a relatively inobtrusive manner once you get the works done. We don't need a big outdoor unit, which you'd need with an air source heat pump.
The size of Bradford Energy Network is pretty special. The confidence that it can give to other cities is pretty extraordinary, and we're seeing that already with our other networks. You know, we've just started construction in Exeter, and that has the largest funding grant from Green Heat Network Fund, and I'm sure a lot of the confidence they had to award that amount has come from the work that started in Bradford.
For us, this was probably the only thing we could do sensibly. But yes, you can use it as a template, because it is the most difficult thing to do, is to actually decarbonise listed buildings. And that is a challenge for the UK and generally the world.